Hey guys, Paul here. Whether you're a young professional moving into your first apartment or a retiree moving into a condo, whether you're single or have a partner, you're going to need a set of tools. And I'm going over the 5 types of tools you absolutely need. First, pick yourself up a 16-ounce hammer. You're going to need a variety of screwdrivers, including a decent quality Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver as well. Now this one is oversized, and I use this more as a pry bar than anything. However, you can get these 4-in-1 screwdrivers, your local hardware store, made of hardened metal, good quality. You don't want to skimp and go with a dollar store screwdriver for your good screwdrivers. You want to invest in hardened steel. 4-in-1 screwdriver, you've got flathead and Phillips. And then the smaller set on the other side, you want to make sure that's seated down in there, Phillips and flathead. Now for most homeowner needs, this is perfectly sufficient. You also want smaller set of Phillips and flathead. This is a high quality German Weha brand. Magnetic heads, very high quality, very, very hard steel. So I use these all the time. Now, because I'm a budget shopper, I do have a dollar store set of smaller screwdrivers here that actually work pretty well for smaller devices, like opening up the case to a calculator to change a battery. However, the metal on these is really cheap, and these heads do strip out before a tight screw will. So keep that in mind, that you get what you pay for with tools. However, most of the time, removing cases and stuff off electronic devices, the screws aren't in there really tight, and I actually use these quite a bit. Along the same lines, you can pick up these screwdriver pens with a convenient pocket clip. But I don't know if you can see there, but I've already worn away that flathead. They're just not, the metal is very cheap, exactly like the dollar store stuff. However, I do reach for this quite often for the small little screws, and it's really, really convenient in this handy pen size. Now you're going to need a wrench solution, and rather going with something like this, which is fine if you're in a garage or working as a mechanic or something like that, what I recommend is that you go with an adjustable wrench like this. Malloy, this is an American company, Diamond Tool, Duluth, Minnesota. Actually, this wrench dates from the 1950s. I picked it up at a yard sale for $1. Took it home, oiled up that gear. Look how nicely that moves. American made. Adjustable wrenches are really great. However, what's even a better solution is to pick yourself up a ratchet and socket set, an 8-piece set right here. All this does is secures in like there, and you've got 2 directions for tightening and loosening. Okay? Socket set. These are a much better fit than the adjustable, and therefore you will not strip out your nuts and bolts using a dedicated socket set. Really recommended. But either way, you want some sort of wrench solution. Pliers, also indispensable. This is a channel lock made in USA. Adjustable pliers. I'm never going to need anything that wide, but really indispensable pliers for all kinds of tasks. I probably pick up this tool more than just about anything else lately. Needle nose pliers. Get yourself a pair for holding stuff up close, very fine stuff, especially if you're working with electronics. Pick these up. You're also going to need some way to cut wire. Now, if you're into electronics, a wire stripper is a very versatile tool because you've got a wire cutter right there as well. For larger metal cutting, though, go with a pair of tin snips. You want to be really careful with these. You do not want to get your finger in there. But these things will go through sheet metal. And a good household pair of shears is also indispensable. You know, not a cheapo pair of scissors, but a nice nickel-plated, rugged pair of shears. These are actually a Sears brand made in Italy. These date from a few years back. This is not an expensive multi-tool. If you're going to get into something like this, get a larger Leatherman multi-tool. They come in different sizes. Get a large Leatherman. The only thing is they're costly. And getting into a large Leatherman is probably going to be more expensive than all the tools you see here, many of which I've picked up used at yard sales or friends who are moving and getting rid of stuff. If you're in a house, condo, apartment, it's best to get yourself a nice toolbox like these kind of guys and have a good set of simple, dedicated tools that I've just gone right through here. So again, to recap, get yourself a hammer. Get some quality Phillips and flathead screwdrivers, including small screwdriver solution or a small kit or this pen type. Pick up an adjustable wrench, or better yet, a ratchet socket set. Get yourself a pair of adjustable pliers or even just a pair of pliers. They don't have to be adjustable. And definitely pick up a needle nose pliers. And have some sort of wire cutting solution, whether a wire stripper or tin snips. Look forward to reading your comments below as well. If you've used these tools, how they've helped you, or even some other suggestions that you've got about a hand tool that is indispensable to you. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you real soon.